Friday.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, today you're going to be learning how to plant peppers. And for this, there's going to be about 5 or 6 steps to go with. The first step is identifying which pepper you're going to plant where. As David goes around and looks at the entire beds and gives you a panoramic view of our high tunnel, you can see the bed to the farthest east is over to the wall that he's going to. Now when he swings it this way, we are in the bed that's farthest west. When we look here, we have 2 rows. This row is the farthest outside row, and when you look in this map, we would be looking at this guy. So this row here, called vanguards, are what we're going to plant down it. This row of the bed is going to be called ace. Then you're going to have tangos, King Arthurs, and bellboys. The other bed will have the same sort of pattern. Where I am located right now is in the vanguard spots. We have 1 pepper already planted. We're going to plant the second pepper. That's this vanguard. To do that, you're going to go through here and make sure that each of these cells, so each one of these 6, will have a plastic marker in it. This particular one has the word vanguard on it.
Sit down.
Which means every single one of these in here is vanguard. I have those, and once I've identified my pepper, I get a tag. Fold the tag down once, fold the tag down twice. Then it comes right apart. On here, you're going to write vanguard. So then you have vanguard. That's off to the side. That's the first 2 steps, identifying the pepper you want and making your label. After making your label, you're ready to plant. You have found your vanguard plant, and to get the plant out, you just push down at the bottom and grasp gently at the top of your pepper. This then has 2 peppers, which we are going to plant together. We'll weed them out later, but we'll plant both of these together. So that gives us 2 peppers. After having your pepper out, you are then going to be able to plant the pepper, and you plant it by measuring 15 inches from the other plant. After measuring 15 inches, mark your 15 inches. So here's 12 inches, 13 inches, 14 inches, 15 inches. So at the 15-inch mark is where you're going to plant this plant. You dig your hole. If the pepper gets too much bigger than what it is, you might have to get a shovel out. But these peppers are light enough you don't need a shovel. So maintain your 15 inches. And the thing that I'm going to tell you we all did wrong with the peppers is we didn't stay in a straight line. So Alyssa Bohan put these strings to help you remind you where your straight line is at. So once you have your hole dug, you're then ready to plant your pepper. This pepper, again, is a vanguard. You're to put this one as the number 2 spot, and you'll plant it right in here. Peppers are really cool, and you can see these little bumps that are located here on the bottom, and on the bottoms on this side also. Those are where advantageous roots were formed, meaning wherever this thing is touching water at a high enough concentration, it's going to pump out some roots. So we're going to take off all of the bottom leaves off this plant, leaving you with just the top cluster and the top leaves. Like this one has the top 2 leaves and the top cluster, leaving you with all of this being not planted. Then you will take this little guy, place him into the hole. Make sure you're 15 inches from the other plant. Fill the hole with water. Once you've filled the hole with water, you take soil and place it up against the pepper plants. Make sure in this step you get good soil to transplant contact. Another side point on the tomatoes was we had too much gap from there to there. So make sure you fill it all the way up to that where that bottom leaf is at. And there is your pepper plant. The last step will be taking your identification and putting it around one of the peppers. Pull through, and you are done. Okay.